What if the secret to mastering your life lies in how you get out of bed each morning? Not in your morning routine, not in what you do after breakfast, but in that precise moment when you awaken from sleep and you face your first decision of the day. Will you honor the commitment you made the night before, or will you negotiate with the snooze button? This isn't about becoming a morning person. It's about understanding that this single choice, enacted thousands of times over a lifetime, reveals and shapes who you are becoming. Hey there, it's me, Cor, and you're listening to Exercising Self-Control, from Fitness to Flourishing. You've probably heard the maxim, how you do one thing is how you do everything. It's become a cornerstone of modern self-help, suggesting that if you make your bed with military precision, your finances will somehow fall into order. If your desk is organized, your relationships must be thriving. This idea doesn't hold water. Consider the brilliant surgeon whose personal life is in shambles, the meticulous accountant who can't maintain a consistent exercise routine, the loving parent who struggles with professional deadlines. We excel in contexts that matter to us, often while other areas of our lives remain undeveloped. But here's the thing. The Roman Stoic Seneca offered a different perspective that reconciles this paradox. He wrote about being of one hue, maintaining a consistent character regardless of circumstance, not consistent performance across all domains, but consistent character. The difference is what makes the difference. You don't need to be equally skilled at everything, but whether you're alone or in a crowd, at work or with family, facing triumph or disaster, you can choose to be the same person, operating from the same values, the same principles, the same essential purpose. This is where the morning choice becomes significant. It's not about the bed making or the workout that follows. It's about the character you demonstrate in that first moment of choice. As I've mentioned before, former Navy SEAL Jocko Willink was once asked how to develop the discipline to wake up early every day. His response, you get up early every day. When asked about maintaining a daily workout routine, his answer was equally blunt. You work out every day. This seems circular, even dismissive, but Jocko Willink is pointing to something important. The gap between thinking and doing, between intention and action. There are two types of choices, as I describe them. Thinking choice, the plans you make, the intentions you set, the decisions you contemplate. For example, tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 5:30. Then there's enacted choice, the physical realization of choice in the moment, actually getting up when the alarm rings at 5:30. Only the second type of choice creates change. Only the second type builds character. Consider hypothetical Sarah, who sets her alarm for 5:30 a.m. every night, visualizing her productive morning. But when the alarm rings, she hits snooze 3 times. Her thinking choice happens at night. Her actual enacted choice happens at 5:30 a.m. And they're not consistent. The gap between these two is where most of us live. This is where the opportunity for real change exists. The moment of having woken is the perfect metaphor for this gap. When you're asleep, you are non-conscious. You can't choose to wake up while sleeping. But once consciousness returns, once that alarm penetrates your awareness, you have a choice. Implement yesterday's intention or do something else. This is why Jocko Willink's answer is perfect. How do you get up early? You get up early. Not you plan to, or you intend to, or you visualize yourself doing it. You actually do it. Understanding the gap between thinking and doing is crucial, but it's not enough. We need a bridge, a system that makes the intended enacted choice more likely. This is where intention statements and the discipline come in. First, you craft your intention statement. An intention statement follows a simple format. When, specific circumstance, then I am, specific action. For our morning example, when my alarm chimes at 5:30 a.m., then I'm putting both feet on the floor within 30 seconds. Notice the specificity, not I'll get up early, but a precise circumstance and response stated in the present tense. This aligns with implementation intention research by psychologist Peter Gallwitzer, which shows that when-then planning can increase goal achievement by up to 300%. Next, you bridge the gap. This is the moment of truth. The alarm chimes, your intention statement is clear. Now you must choose, not with your thoughts, but with your body. Finally, after you've enacted your choice, implement the discipline. You acknowledge and reinforce the choice you've made that's consistent with your intention statement. Immediately ask yourself, why is it I choose to put both feet on the floor within 30 seconds of hearing the alarm? Your brain, like a search engine, automatically seeks answers. Start your answer with the word because and come up with 1 to 3 reasons. For example, because I keep my commitments to myself, or because I look forward to realizing my goals every morning, or because my goals matter more than comfort. 3 mistakes sabotage most intention statements. 1, overly complex. When I wake up feeling refreshed and the sun is shining and I don't have a headache, keep it simple. 2, vagueness. I get up early. Lacks the precision your brain needs to execute. 3, no environmental support. If your alarm is within arm's reach, you're setting yourself up for snooze button negotiations. Place it so that you must get up to turn it off. Now we come to why this matters. Why I've committed 4 episodes to getting out of bed. Picture a beach. Vast, beautiful, seemingly permanent. Yet what is it but countless individual grains of sand? Each grain insignificant on its own. You could hold 1,000 in your palm and barely notice their weight. But accumulate enough of them, billions upon billions, and you have something that can withstand ocean waves, support entire ecosystems, and create landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see. Your choices are those grains of sand. The choice to get up when your alarm rings? A single grain, insignificant on its own. Tomorrow's success or failure doesn't hinge on this one morning. But you're not building a single morning. You're building a beach. Every enacted choice adds a grain. Every time you bridge the gap between thinking and doing, another grain joins the collection. And slowly, imperceptibly at first, a new landscape emerges. This is what the Stoics understood 2,000 years ago. Our choices are up to us. The outcomes of those choices are not up to us. But when we make enough choices aligned with our values, when we maintain that one hue Seneca described, the accumulation creates something significant. Think of the Sahara Desert. Massive, awe-inspiring, able to shape weather patterns across continents. Yet it's essentially a collection of individual grains of sand. That's the power hidden in your morning choice. That's why how you get out of bed matters. The beach of your character is built one choice at a time, one morning at a time. The question isn't whether you'll build a beach. You will. With every choice, you're adding grains. The question is the beach you're building the one you want? Remember, you're not trying to become a morning person. Get up when you want. Whatever time that happens to be, remember your focus. You're practicing the fundamental skill of virtuous self-control when faced with the first choice of the day, getting out of bed. Master this with the first choice and watch how it sets you up for success the rest of the day and, potentially, the rest of your life. Because your life is built one morning at a time, one choice at a time. That's it for today. Catch you next time.